Welcome to another episode of Hoosier Nerds Podcast with Mikey and the two Chris's. Tim never responded to our text, to my knowledge. He never looked at it, to my knowledge. Oh, we're recording on a Monday when we started recording on the weekend, but we kind of forgot about it on Saturday, and we were busy yesterday until late, and I was tired doing other things. Anyways, we could have done it a little earlier, but somebody went on a date. Tell us about the date. We told you we were gonna grill you on it.
No details. I'm good. It's still in the early stages. There's nothing to talk
Where'd you go?
about. A restaurant.
What restaurant?
A brewery.
Half Moon.
How was the food? Because it's very hit.
Half Moon? Yeah.
How do you know? No.
It's the only brewery in town.
Yeah. Well, no, there's Tin Man, but I don't know.
Tin Man doesn't have food.
Yeah.
You can only get pizza or wings next door.
What did I have? I had chicken. What was that?
Your food is very, very.
I had the
Every
fried.
time I go.
I had the fried mac and cheese bites. Those are.
You like the pork knuckles?
Yeah.
Sometimes they're good.
Fried mac and cheese bites are the best.
Yeah.
You're welcome for that.
I know. I had them for the first time the last time I went, and I had to get them again.
That's cool. What happened?
Plain rolls.
You do anything. I went out yesterday.
What'd you do?
Chris?
What? Yesterday? I can't talk about what happened yesterday.
Did you watch Superbowl?
I didn't watch.
I watched.
Did you see the highlights?
They were.
Yeah.
It was two-hand
just-
touch the
yeah.
entire time.
That is.
There was 6 interceptions in the first quarter or first half or something. Darius Leonard had a pick 6, but no one's
Yeah,
gonna
but his
touch it.
touchdown. Is special.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw this one thing on Twitter how they should change it, which was like pick the 2 worst teams, have their Yeah.
I saw that.
But that'd be hard to do. I mean, they'd have a month off before they play, and people are like probably ready for
Yeah. And people don't want to get hurt.
They probably
Contracts.
They're probably hiring coaches and stuff. You can't. Yeah.
Yeah, he got arrested.
Yeah, they're not as public. And
If an NHL player was to walk down the street, I wouldn't know who it was.
But you're going to get a lot of free time.
But Kamara's not. He plays in New Orleans, another party capital. But he didn't get in trouble for that. He got in trouble for beating his wife or something.
No, was he beating his wife?
No,
I thought it was domestic battery.
I think it was a battery.
Oh, I thought it was domestic.
No. Let's
Yeah.
see what he was.
I don't really know too much of the details, but I think
He signed a 5 years.
the Saints aren't going to do it. They might fine him, maybe, but that's about it. They're not going to release him. The NFL's might not going to suspend him.
No. And we have
Working?
Yeah, it's working. There's just the light's not on.
Oh.
And it said power surge in the USB, and I was like,
Is it working?
I think so. The thing is, the thing moves when we talk. Whatever. Like I said, it gave me a warning. So.
Put it in there back.
The heck!
Well,
Sorry, I haven't turned this computer on in a while, and I keep getting notifications.
No.
Ding, because this is our first in-person podcast.
In a while.
And everybody. You know,
I think the Colts, head coaches, yeah. Bears got Eberflus from the Colts.
Right.
That's a big loss.
Texas.
That's Lovie Smith is not what he used to be. He's not used to coaching in today's
The
NFL.
Raiders.
That's what assistants are for. OCs and DCs.
Yeah, but he had that stint in Tampa, which didn't go that well. Then he got fired from Illinois because he was bad.
He got the job over Josh McCown, so.
And Josh McCown hasn't coached yet. He needs to
Yeah.
be. Yeah, everyone thinks he's going to be a great coach, but he hasn't coached yet.
What's his deal with Brian?
He was paid by the Dolphins $100,000 a month.
Allegedly.
Yeah, he's getting paid like $80,000 or something a loss.
I don't think that was. Did he just say that wasn't true?
Why would you when you're looking for in the
It's about the principal message over.
But you know,
Yeah, he probably won't ever get another job, but he's just. It's. I mean, someone's got to do it, and he took the
you should
bullet.
and he was one of the best.
Why did they fire him in the first place?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's maybe. Did they didn't get a new GM? I think it was the GM. I don't think it was the GM's hire or something maybe, or
Yeah.
it had to do something with the GM.
It was
GM probably didn't like
Right.
them, or they didn't get along somehow. And that's my guess.
And we're at the Super Bowl.
Are we going to record before or after the Super Bowl? Because we're not going to do it on. We can do it during the game.
Oh,
So I'm going to guess
no.
Yeah, because I was going to guess we're going to go to Mikey's and watch the game.
It would be very.
We'll probably do it before. We
Yeah.
could do it.
Okay.
Do we want to talk bets and stuff beforehand?
Yeah.
Some of our prospects. I already placed one in. I put $50 down already.
On what?
No touchback. Opening kickoff. Pat McAfee always says there's never really been a touchback.
Because everyone's so hopped up on
No,
adrenaline.
it's the ball. It's a brand new ball. It hasn't been worked like they usually work them. Because as soon as they kick that ball off, and it gets touched, and the player gets down or whatnot, they take the ball, put it in the Hall of Fame, basically.
Right.
You know what I'm doing? I'm opening up FanDuel right now.
It's at plus money, plus 120. It's basically a 90% chance. It depends on who the kicker is, of course.
Right.
Because I doubt Pat said something like Evan McPherson has a big leg, but it's mostly the ball that's gonna neglect that. But if it was if Matt Gay's kicking it, they said he's too old to do it. And, he doesn't have that as much power as Evan McPherson. So
I'm trying to find it.
go Super Bowl props, defense or special teams, and then scroll down to
Okay. Special team props.
yeah.
Opening kickoff return for a touchdown.
No, not that one. That's crazy.
Opening kickoff to be a
Yeah,
touchback.
Devin has.
No.
No, it should be like plus 120.
Yeah, it's still plus 120.
So hopefully I get like they send out the money pretty soon after that, and then put more bets in. But I don't know. I don't know if I can though.
They might wait. I mean, it's not. I put 30. I could put 37. How much I have in my account right now? I'm only going to get $42. So I want. It's easy money. So put that into one of the legs on a parlay.
I don't know if you can parlay that. But yeah. So that's one prop. I'm definitely. I don't. I don't like doing the coin flip, but we'll find. Yeah, that's always a fun one to get. That's always a fun
always
one
go tails.
Well, Pat did that last year and lost.
Yeah,
$30,000. He's putting 40 on it this year, but
40 grand.
Yeah, he's putting 40 grand on it.
On which one?
He's gonna do tails. He's gonna do tails.
He's gonna do tails. 40.
I would do tails.
His. I listened to it today. His thanky is. You can't hit heads twice in a row. You can't do it. It's impossible. So
I heard Dan Marino talk about it, and he was said always pick tail because the head of the coin is heavier than the so the hand will
It's they say it's 50-50, but it's really not. It's actually like 49-51. It's not really that, but it's like
yeah,
Right.
it probably leans towards the head, but it's all in the fingers, the flip, the wrist. What I don't know.
it's all about the flick of the wrist.
I wonder if like you could look up the ref and how many coin flips he's done.
I bet
If it was like the odd, like what his
won't,
past.
'cause it'll be
No, it's not.
Yeah, they
It's
will.
a
They're gonna have
Yeah,
somebody
the
special
Super
come out.
Bowl is
they
always
have like a guest flipper.
yeah,
they
Super
have
Bowl is
a
always like a
guest
guess.
flipper.
I had no idea.
So yeah, it's always a guess.
I think you could bet on how many penalties there are too.
You could bet on everything.
Yeah, I know. That's,
like legitimately.
I wish I had more money. I wish I saved more money. $50 was half of what I had in my account. But the day before I had, the couple of days before I had like 190 and I blew that. So, yeah, I blew that. So,
There was a 30 last night.
Yes.
Oh yeah, was that an old one? Or
No, it's brand new.
I thought they had
It's
done
the
that
anniversary.
before.
It's 20th anniversary together.
Oh wow,
They played.
same team?
Yeah, they played.
Oh, I know Charles. He won the Heisman.
Yeah.
Was he the last defensive player to win the Heisman? I would think so. It's always been. Who knows? I never watched.
Every race. Everybody. Because they thought. Bill Belichick.
What's the tuck rule? I feel like have you seen tuck rule? Like he tucked it, he tried to tuck it, protect it, and
Okay, so this is what it was. And Eric, what the stuff that led up to all of this is unbelievable. Eric Allen, he sneaks over, his hands behind Tom Brady on their sideline, and he hears the offensive coordinator tell him, that's 3 wide receivers on one side. Eric Allen lines up one-on-one with the one receiver. He's like, I'm picking up. I've got it. You know exactly how it's played. So when he finds out they're doing 3-on-1, which gives Woodson now. Yeah, which is what happened. So Brady, this is his first year as a player.
Are you serious?
Playing football because he came in during the year because Bledsoe got injured.
Guys, one sec. I'm gonna switch forward. Okay, we're back.
Okay. So, where are we at?
Something about Bledsoe.
Okay, so yeah, Bledsoe got hurt, right? During the season.
Yeah. I know that whole story how Tom Brady got his chance to.
Right. So
I didn't know he went to the Super Bowl that first year.
I think did he sit a year? Did he sit behind Bledsoe a year?
He was a rookie.
That's right. He was a rookie. So
he came in
So you
like
gotta
the
think.
11th or 12th game.
So you got to think. He's not the Tom Brady we know now.
Yeah.
He's inexperienced.
Oh yeah, sure.
So
he's a 200-some pick or whatnot.
Right, 199th pick.
199, yeah.
So, and Woodson knows that like he's tracking him.
Yeah,
he's like, he don't see me. I'm going to maul him.
But they're in the same draft, right?
No.
No?
Woodson came out a year early.
Oh, okay.
So, they go and Woodson chops the ball down. So Brady, he's got the ball cocked, right?
Yeah.
So he's bringing it down. He's not going to pass. He's trying to protect the ball.
Sure.
So the tuck rule is he has to have the ball up against his body for it to be, and then knocked out for it to be a fumble. If he's bringing the ball down to tuck it in and he fumbles it, that's a forward pass.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Right.
That should have been a fumble. Today's game, that's a fumble.
Okay, so they got rid of the tuck rule in 2019.
Oh, that long?
Yes.
That long?
It took him that long. It took him
God.
took him 17 years to get rid of the tuck rule.
I thought I knew NFL.
So they talk about it and they're messing around and
Yeah.
Brady's like, so Woodson hits it out and Brady goes fumble. He's like, I knew it.
Yeah, I've seen clips. I've seen clips of that. Yeah.
So they talk about how it changed the Raiders' mood that because Patriots were still down 3 at that point, but it killed all of their momentum. And there was another thing that Woodson noticed was when it was 13-3 in the fourth quarter, and the Patriots drive, and the reason the pass game was so good in that game, nobody could run because it was snowing like crazy. So Brady says everything's in slow motion, even the defense. It gives you time in the pocket to sit and look.
Yeah.
In a snow games are great passing games. So Brady, they're like at the 6-yard line. Brady breaks for the end zone and gets in. Their linebacker, Greg Beaker, misses the tackle. He just does this cheesy little tackle try, and Brady bounces off of it and runs into the end zone. Woodson's like, that's proof right there of how somebody plays defense than somebody else. He says, because you're carrying the ball out. He says, I'm not going for the tackle, I'm going for the ball. And that's what Darius Leonard does.
Yeah.
He doesn't go for the tackle.
Oh, yeah.
He goes for the football.
Sure.
And that's what and so any of those plays, that one play would have ended the game. That the Raiders had a 3rd and 1. They called a play, and the offensive lineman heard it wrong. He went the wrong direction, so they stopped and made it 4th and 1. This was 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the game. And offensive lineman goes up to Gruden and says, Coach, we know what we did wrong. We know we can get this first down. We know what we did. He punts it. All they had to do was get that first down, and the game would have been over.
Oh, the Raiders.
Yeah.
That
would have given
time.
that gave Brady time. Then you had the tuck rule, which essentially wasn't a tuck rule. But then if you watch it, Woodson head slaps Brady in that play.
Yeah.
They don't call it,
Sure.
but they should have.
Well, back then they probably.
No, it was that strict back then. Head slaps, you couldn't head slap a quarterback.
Yeah.
But here's the crazy thing: after Brady fumbles the football and Beaker goes after it, he sticks his leg up and trips him.
Oh yeah,
and they didn't call that play either.
They could have. Oh
So
he's
the Brady special right there, tripping people.
So he goes. So it should have been offsetting penalties. Repeat the down. And Woodson said, I would have been okay with that.
Yeah.
I would have been okay with that offsetting penalties, not the tuck rule game. But it's amazing. He's like Brady firmly believes had they lost that game, he would have been back up for Bledsoe the next year. Bledsoe would have not. Bledsoe would have been the starter. He would not have been traded.
Yeah.
That's what Brady says. Belichick says different. But Brady firmly believes that that's the difference maker right there. And with Woodson, would he have stayed with the Raiders? He says, yeah. He says, because we would have went back-to-back champions. Because Gruden would have never left. He said we would have been back-to-back NFL champions. We knew we were going. He says we were going to the Super Bowl. We would have won that Super Bowl. We would have been back-to-back champions.
What a butterfly!
It's a butterfly. I mean, it snowballed everybody's career. People's career changed.
How many Super Bowls could the Colts have had if Tom Brady wasn't there in the way?
Exactly. But I mean,
Roles could have been reversed. Tom Brady and Peyton.
would Tom Brady be the Tom Brady he is now? Had the tuck rule gone to the fumble?
He would have still had the same work ethic.
I agree with that. I think he would.
He
I
would have
think
still
he could have
been-
won. I think they could have won Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I firmly believe
He
that.
might have been one less Super Bowl.
But his big thing was, would I have still been the starting quarterback the next year? That was the kicker.
From what I understand, he still played well.
He
but-
played very well, yeah.
Okay, so I mean,
But because it was inexperience, and he talks
Yeah.
about his lack of experience in that game.
yeah, sure.
But it's a great it's a great episode. It really is. The way they explain everything. And I mean they break down plays, they watch the game together, the whole 9 yards. It's really really good. So, but the referee he ref for 16 more seasons and never he was a ref never was he never refed another Raider game.
Oh,
But Tom Brady's like, are you friends with him? He says, yes, I am. He's like, come on, man, are you kidding me? And he was like, he says, I ref plenty of New England games. Well, of course he's going to ref New England games. Because we all know that Brady the Patriots got the call quite a bit. So that was a great 30 for 30. It was on last night? It was on last night. I DVR'd it, but I erased it. But I DVR'd it.
Well, I have ways to find it.
It's really good.
Do you want to talk about Jackass since you're the only one to go?
Jackass it ruled the box office this weekend.
Well, there's nothing else
Even
coming
though
out.
our theater was open till yesterday.
Yeah. We had a big snowstorm and couldn't get to the theater until yesterday.
Yeah, it was closed Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I don't know why it was closed Saturday.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I was like,
There's no reason for it to be closed. It is Jackass. Now, Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O don't do the stunts like they used to.
Well, they're 40 and 50 years old.
They're 50, yeah, they're my age. So they have a bunch of new people doing the stunts. The stunts are just as hilarious. A lot of penises in the movie, though.
oh yeah,
They've always had a lot of
Still do that?
penises.
It is a lot more than I remember from
Oh,
the first.
too much now?
There's a lot of penis.
And he took a 17.
I took a 17-year-old girl with me to go see
A
it.
little creepy.
But
Was
she had never seen Jackass before.
Oh.
Like, ever. And she was dying laughing. So, I call that a win.
Was Bam? I know Bam got kind
No,
of
Bam
kicked off.
wasn't in it at all.
So all the stuff that he shot, they didn't even
they
put
didn't
in.
even use, yeah.
Jeez. Why did he even get kicked off? I don't remember.
He's got some issues.
Yeah.
Well, he's always had
It's
it.
probably mental.
My
and-
CTE.
Alcohol and drug dependency. Yeah, he's gone through rehab quite a bit. And
Okay.
But it is so. I mean, the stuff they do to these new people. Except Knoxville, he did get ran over by a bull.
Well, that's his go-to.
Yeah, but he broke his wrist.
Oh.
I mean, he got messed. He got jacked up like big. He was unconscious. He really got clocked this time. They did all kinds of crazy stuff. So I highly recommend Jackass.
I plan on seeing it. Just things happened this weekend. I couldn't get to it.
Yeah, I wanted to. I was getting a tattoo when you went, so
On your ass.
I wish. Finally, someone would touch my ass. It hasn't been touched in so long. No, I got on my right arm, so
Okay.
it wasn't as painful as my other tattoos I've got. So.
Did you guys watch Peacemaker?
Yeah.
I think the last one I watched was episode 5 with the big old ape that can talk. I think.
Okay, so you're an episode behind.
Yeah, you are. An
Oh, there's
episode
another.
behind.
When does it
Yeah,
fucking
Thursday.
come out?
Oh,
Okay,
Thursday.
I have no idea when
Oh,
it comes out.
yeah. There's a new
I
episode.
just like about almost weekend or something. I think I did watch the 5th one Thursday or Wednesday.
Wednesday, is that why?
Oh, new episode.
Yeah.
Do you want us to talk about it at all, or do you care?
The new one?
Yeah.
If you could somehow talk about it without spoiling it, but
No, that's kind of hard.
It's a good episode.
Yeah, it's a good episode. There's the twist at the last.
I know at the end of the 5th one,
Yeah.
the Adebayo or something
Finds out
it finds out the work
her boss. I can't think of his
The
name.
boss, yeah, he's
and
a
he chases her down.
There's
a-
more twists
he's
with that.
yes.
Is it? Now you say there's no twist. I'm
Murder.
guessing.
There's
Murder
more
is the
twists.
guy's
There's
name.
more twists.
So is he like? Is he like a rogue butterfly that wants to take out all the other butterflies? Because
Do you want me to? Do you want us to
Basically,
say?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's when
He-
you said twist. I'm like, okay, that's probably something to do with
Yeah.
it.
Basically, yeah.
Because he's hunting down. He's got this group to kill other butterflies, but he's a butterfly himself, so it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, he's just a rogue butterfly.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's a good episode.
Do the others find out, or does she have to keep the secret?
Do you want us to say?
Yeah.
Just
The others find out.
Yeah.
hardcore already knew.
Yeah.
A hardcore already knew. Oh fuck,
Yes.
She.
that's wild.
Yeah. She tells you in the episode. They tell you how she figured
Yeah.
out, and it's kind of funny how the other guy deals with it.
Oh,
God,
I mean,
there's only
The
does
economist.
the boss know that hardcore knew it?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so they okay.
Yeah.
There's only 2 more.
The
episodes.
only people that don't know is Peacekeeper and
Oh, the Steve. What,
Vigilante.
Vigilante. Yeah.
Oh, this the computer guy knows.
Yeah. Economist
he-
knows. Yeah.
Oh, so hardcore and the computer guy knew all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow. What the fuck,
Yeah.
dude? That's crazy.
It's a good episode.
Yeah, I can't wait
There's
to
only 2
watch
more
it.
Every
episodes.
I watch the every episode. I watch the intro because I laugh every time I see that the intro.
Do you watch the
sequence.
whole thing to the end, like
Yeah.
the credits
Yeah.
and the after credit thing?
There's not really the after credits don't really have anything to do with.
No, it has nothing to do with it, but they're still hilarious.
Yeah, they're hilarious. I know there was after credits, and so I was sitting there because I was enjoying one of the songs. I was like, "Hey, there's an after credit scene." Has nothing to do with the episode or the next episode. It's like I see it as like an outtake, basically.
Yeah.
It's yeah, that's the new and I think that's all.
I finally saw like a TikTok of someone doing the intro dance.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I love
was
that
like, I
dance.
was waiting on that, but that's a pretty good
You-
dance to do.
You can kind of tell who's like just having fun,
Yeah.
and the ones who are like don't want to mess it up
Right.
because they probably
It'd be
mess.
so hard to keep like a serious face. They
Yeah.
probably had to do that hundreds of times. Just keep a straight face, stoic, and everything. But
Uh huh.
I like it.
God, I'm
I've
tired.
been watching Ozark, but I'm only on season 2,
Yeah.
so I've got 3, like basically 3 seasons to go through. So I've been watching that, which is really good.
Yeah, that last episode of season 4, at least the season it's in season 4 part 1, so there's another part come out. But that last episode, I think it was 7 or something. I think it was 7 episodes. My mouth was open because I was like in shock for like the last like 5 minutes of that episode. I was just like, what?
I also
I was like, it's so
yeah,
crazy.
don't say anything.
I forget what happened, but I know that I was surprised.
I watched Nightmare Alley. Nightmare Alley showed up on HBO.
It's on HBO Max?
Yes,
Oh,
with Bradley Cooper
I have HBO Max.
and Kate Blanchett, Toni Collette, Willem Dafoe, Richard Jenkins, who he was the dad in Step Brothers. Rooney Mara's in it. Ron Perlman, Mary Steenburgen, David Strathairn. What a great movie! I wish I would have went to see it at the theater.
I know you said you were planning on going to
It he plays he's a carny, basically.
Yeah.
And he learns how to basically like he thinks like he can read people's futures and stuff just by using keywords, and he takes it on the road basically, and he makes untold fortune, and basically comes back to bite him in the ass. Basically, is what happens. And also, I want to talk about this other part. I remember my dad tells me this story all the time, and he tells me the story of a geek. Now, the geek in a carnival would eat the head off a live chicken. And my dad tells me the time he was like 5 or 6 years old, went to the fair, paid a nickel to see a geek. And so, you go in, you sit down, and this guy bites the head off a live chicken. They're either, they keep them either, intoxicated with drugs or alcohol, the geek, basically. But my dad has always told me the story, and it grosses my mom out whenever he tells this story. But, well, we'll be like, Dad, tell me the story about the geek. So Dad tells me the story about the geek, and Mom gets grossed out. But they have a geek in this movie. And what is beautiful about the movie is it's a remake. I had no idea it was a remake. The original came out in 1947 with Tyrone Power. It's the rise and fall of Stanton Carlisle, a mentalist who lies and deceit proved to be his downfall. They use the same names, characters. What is awesome about this with, thank you Guillermo del Toro for doing this. He kept it in the same time. So, the original came out in 47, right?
Yeah.
So, it's a 40s noir type of movie. This wasn't an updated version. He kept it. It was the year this movie was 1941. So it's beautifully shot. The cars, how he uses, just everything about it is totally 1940s. So he kept it in the same time frame of the original, which I thought was really awesome. So I'm kind of curious to see the original. The original came out in 1947 with Tyrone Power and Joan Blondell. And it's like basically the same. They have the same names, the same characters. But it is a great movie. It's a little slow, but it's a 2.5-hour movie. The original was an hour and 50 minutes. They've updated a few things, language and how people talk, obviously.
Yeah.
But I wish I would have gone to see it in the movie. I think it's that. This reminded me of a movie that my parents would have rented when I was a kid and I wasn't allowed to watch.
Mm-hmm.
That's, like you're going through the living room on the way to the bathroom and you see a scene. That's what this movie reminded me of.
And they pause really quick and look at you.
Yes, yeah. So I would have never been able to watch this as a kid, but I was excited. The geek at the beginning really got me excited because it's, my dad, when he was 5 or 6 years old, that's late 40s.
Yeah.
So the geek in the carnival lines up perfectly with that era. So I thought that was kind of cool. So check it out. Yeah, it's on HBO Max. I watched it. That's what I watched Saturday night. It was Nightmare Alley. So watch it. It's good.
So last week during the football games, we watched the Halo trailer, and there's an extended trailer on YouTube, but it's coming on Paramount Plus in the summer or in a couple months. March. Oh, soon. Okay, never mind. I was thinking of
Let me double check.
Obi-Wan starts in May.
Yeah, Obi-Wan starts in May.
Okay.
But the one thing I think people need to realize, Halo fans, this isn't. I don't think this is gonna be like. If you're a hardcore Halo fan, you might not like this series.
It's 9 episodes. Comes out March 24th.
Okay. One of my biggest issues was in the extended trailer. You got a good look at Cortana. I was not a fan of how she looked. She's an animated character, I think, and you know what the animated character looks like from the video game. You could have just copy pasted her over.
Yeah.
Now I understand you wanted her to look like the actress or the voice actress, but come on now. But I think it'll be good. But I think I'm really worried they're not going to follow the video games at all or the books. They're going to try to do their own thing. I'm really worried they're going to mess something up. And I'll be the first one to call them out on it.
Yeah, it's not the best look for Cortana.
Did you look up the thing?
Yeah.
So you're not excited about it?
I'm excited about it. Don't get me wrong. I am just very worried
It's
about
that
it.
one, right?
No, that's Cortana from the new game.
Oh, from the new game?
Yeah. That's her name's Weapon.
Her name's Weapon.
Yeah, because she was a weapon. She was made.
Jen Taylor plays Cortana. So I don't get what she looks like that's bad.
She looks nothing like.
She's really cute in person.
She just doesn't. She does not look close or look good compared to the regular Cortana, in my opinion.
Is this from the video game or is this from
What are you looking
the
at?
trailer on IMDb?
Oh, is it this one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, let me see it.
Almost looks like a human.
Oh, yeah.
Rather than like a
hologram
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. Now.
That's what she's supposed to look like, is a hologram, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's the
Blue,
video game.
But she's got that the flesh tint to her.
Does she do the voice?
No, the actual voice actress was murdered.
No, she says she voiced Cortana and Dr. Catherine Halsey in the Halo franchise and
What?
voiced
Then who's the?
Princess
Hold on.
Peach, Toad, and Toadette in Nintendo's
Hold
Super
on.
Mario franchise.
There was a Cortana that was actually murdered. Maybe it was a
Yeah,
different.
that's what I'm like, go back to that.
Jennifer Lee Taylor is an American actress who is known for her voice acting contributions to video games and cartoons. She voiced Cortana and Dr. Catherine Halsey in the Halo franchise. And she plays Cortana in the movie,
Oh, okay. Hold on.
in the TV show.
The Brazilian voice actor.
yeah, I was like,
I remember hearing
I
about that.
It was news, and I remember it being big news, but no one.
Was it one of those clickbait things?
Yeah, it said Cortana voice
Yeah.
actor. murdered. And then I remember I looked at it and I was like, in Brazil? I didn't know she lived in
That's
Brazil.
That's like the voice actor for like. That's like when they say cast member from Boy Meets World was murdered, and it's voice actor of Topanga in Norway was murdered.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's the clickbait.
Norway, wow.
I don't know.
But don't get me wrong, she looks good. I'm just worried that maybe it's just me nitpicking for something first. It's like The Witcher. I was really worried about The Witcher being bad, and that first season was really good. Second season was really good.
I got something to ask you.
I think I'm just gonna be worried and nitpick it, because don't get me wrong, I really nitpick Witcher, but Henry Cavill is a god, and he really helped that series because he's read all the books and played all the video games.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Speaking of, so, did you get a boner during the Book of Boba Fett at the end there?
With Cad Bane.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people did. I'm
I'm pissed.
You know,
like,
my
where the hell
only-
where is Boba Fett?
Is he-
I don't give a shit about the
You-
Mandalorian. Save these episodes.
You know
for
what my
Mandalorian.
issue was with Cad Bane's cameo?
What?
He always has a toothpick, and he didn't have a toothpick.
there you go, nitpicking.
Yeah, I know, nitpicking.
But like, is he from like the comic books or
No,
the
the
books or something?
Clone Wars.
He's from the
Wars.
Clone Wars.
He is
yeah.
one of the best antagonists in
I'm
the
sure
entire
that's
show.
why. I'm sure like a lot of
But-
people, that's why I like him.
Like,
So is he not like a Sith or something? He's like a.
He's a bounty hunter.
He's a
Okay, that's
bounty
what I
hunter.
was saying.
Yeah,
he
and
shows up at the end of the episode.
he worked for Darth Sidious. He worked for Count Dooku. He worked for the Jedi.
Oh.
He
He's a bounty hunter.
He's just bounty
wherever he
hunter.
can make
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
He's one of the he kidnapped he kidnapped Palpatine when he was the Chancellor. So he's
That's
good.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it's the Book of Boba Fett. No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
The last two
Mandalorian.
episodes haven't
He
had
hasn't been in it at all.
Boba in it.
They
at
go
all.
to grow. They go. There
Yeah.
were all kind of Easter eggs.
Don't get me
in
wrong. The
episode.
episodes were really good.
Hey, everybody doesn't like this. Let's just throw in Cad Bane.
Well, that's like they
everyone
ran
will be
out of-
all right. Everyone
That's
will
what.
forget about
Is
it.
that what I put?
Yeah, you put something. They ran out of ideas.
You ran out of ideas for
Mandalorian.
Book of Boba Fett. Let's put in 2 Mandalorian episodes. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't get me. It's good episodes. It's the best
But
episode so far.
I'm pissed because I want to see, like, okay. Meanwhile, back
Back
at
at
the
the
Mandalorian.
back
it's
at the Legion of Doom.
Yeah, it's like the Super Friends. They're like they completely, well, let's drop Boba Fett, even though it's the Book of Boba Fett, and let's do 2 Mandalorian episodes.
I guess it could be like filler episodes, and they could circle back to it. Like, I mean,
Yeah, but we only get like 9 episodes of Boba Fett.
yeah.
So why waste 2 episodes
now we
with
got 7,
Mandalorian?
maybe.
That's true.
We don't know if
They
we're getting
could-
another Boba Fett
Yeah.
episode or not. I mean,
But they're good episodes. I can't complain about them. Other than it's not Boba Fett.
It's the timing. I don't care about Baby Yoda, and I don't care about
Not yet until.
Mandalorian until it's Mandalorian
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
This is Boba Fett time.
But I do want to know if Grogu's going to pick the armor or the sword.
This is true. But still, that episode was part of it was kind of lame.
I saw a lot of people because it was like you either take the sword and take the path of the Jedi, or take the armor and return to the Mandalorian. And someone put only Siths deal in absolutes
Oh,
because he was as an absolute, so only
Yeah.
Siths deal in
But where
absolute.
they at?
that's fun.
Did
What a
they
twist.
say where they were?
That's the Jedi temple that Kylo destroyed.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I saw something that they're kind of confirming the whole Ahsoka theory that in Star Wars, because those last 3 movies were so much hated, in the Rebels series they did some time traveling,
Yeah.
and Ahsoka was killed by Darth Vader, but she was saved because the kid from Rebels went back in time and saved her and pulled her into the future. So they might be. This might be another timeline of.
Star Wars is a great big mess at this point.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
The thing is, though, you know who they need? The series right now, Mandalorian and Boba Fett and Bad Batch and Clone Wars, the last season of Clone Wars they did, is saving Star Wars right now, in my opinion.
I'm disappointed in the Boba Fett. It hasn't been as good as I thought it would be.
I thought it was.
He's not Boba Fett. He's just some old guy, some old bald guy who walks around and makes demands.
He made a point in one of the episodes.
He's not even Boba Fett.
In one of the episodes, he said he's tired of being the one taking orders and being killed because of the people giving orders being dumb. He wants to be the one giving orders now.
Darth Vader.
What?
He totally slammed Darth Vader.
Yeah, because Darth Vader was giving him dumb orders.
Yeah, but at least wear your Boba Fett outfit. He just looks like some old guy.
He wears it. He doesn't wear the helmet.
He never wears it.
He never wears the helmet.
He never wears
So
the helmet.
what?
He's not a Mandalorian, technically.
Yeah, he's not a Mandalorian.
But still, you're Boba Fett wearing it.
Not even his dad was a Mandalorian.
It doesn't matter. That's your.
Well,
everybody
his
knows you.
sperm donor wasn't.
Now everybody. So if they make a Boba Fett T-shirt like they did the Mandalorian, are we gonna have like Boba Fett, like cool Boba Fett in the outfit, or some old bald guy that looks like the bald guy from that movie where they were stuck on the island?
Great description. That movie where they're stuck on the
The
island.
TV show.
Lost?
Lost. Yeah, he looks like the guy. He looks like the bald guy from Lost.
Well, he's gonna ride in and kill some syndicate guys on a Rancor.
Yeah, he's gonna have one of those carnival motorcycle probably. Enjoy the motorcycle.
Hey,
game.
that episode when the motorcycle gang was taken out, that train was good. I liked it.
I really hope the Obi-Wan show is good.
It's only going to be
Because-
one season apparently.
That's all right.
It's a mini series, and they're gonna. I think Darth Vader and Obi-Wan are gonna fight again. So
When is Stranger Things coming out?
I don't know. I thought it was supposed to come out in
Are
Christmas.
they going to be like in college by the time this gets going? That's one thing. One, when's it coming out? And two, is anybody going to care?
I thought Stranger Things was supposed to come out the same week as Boba Fett.
Because it's been 2 years
Since the last season,
since the last season.
I think. But I thought this latest season was supposed to start in Christmas.
No, they pushed it back.
Oh,
I'm
I
looking
didn't know
it
that.
up right now. It's in mid 2022. That's what I'm finding.
Yeah, 2019. That's 2 years ago. Are we going to remember? We have to binge watch all of it.
They do pretty good about putting a recap in there.
I know,
They
but
did the
still.
same with Ozark and
You know how many seasons of Cobra Kai we've had since Stranger Things was on air last?
We've had 2 seasons of
We've had like
Witcher.
We've had like 3
Yeah,
seasons
that's
of Cobra.
fucking
We've had
wild.
3 Cobra Kai seasons.
I don't know.
Mikey, you want to ask a question?
Well, I mean, Billy Bobby Brown, she's been in Godzilla's and stuff, so they probably couldn't like get her.
And so yeah, but that other guy was in It, and he was in
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, Wolfhard.
Yeah, Finn Wolfhard. He's been busy. They've been busy,
Yeah.
but still, damn. Put the show on.
Mikey, ask your question. What
Oh,
was
my,
it?
my epic
Oh,
shower
your
thought.
epic shower thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is stirred by the snowstorm we had,
Oh, okay.
so I had time to think about this. What if something that's similar to snow fell, but it was hot?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask your one about Thor's hammer.
Oh no, we'll do that some other time.
Oh, okay.
This is my shower thought. What if? Yeah, what if something was like snow, but it was hot to touch?
So it caught everything on fire.
No, it wasn't that hot.
It was warm.
Yeah, possibly.
So, hold on. Ask that again. Ask that.
Like almost like heat rain.
Yeah, but it stuck like snow.
Like
but it was just
ash
Like ash.
from a volcano.
Sure,
But it's
I
not
mean,
hot. It's not warm.
Have you ever touched ash?
I haven't touched ash.
Have you ever touched ash? When have you been around a volcano?
Never. Have you ever been around a volcano?
Well, I'm sure the ash around a volcano is hot, but
I
I'm
like wood ash, but I mean, I don't really.
like the ash from like a bonfire.
Yeah.
That shit's hot.
Yeah.
But like not like hot enough, like it burn.
Burn a hole in your
Yeah.
shirt. So it would be, you know, it would be like the South Park episode when they did the snakes. Remember when they had the giant snake because they banned fireworks? So all they had was this. They put this great big giant snake, and everything was black, and the kids were out playing in it, and they were like making.
And they were like getting
making
melted.
snowmen and stuff. And Chef was out of town. He comes back in town, and everybody's like in blackface because they've been playing out in the snake ash.
Yeah.
So it'd be like that. It'd be like the snake. You know, remember the snake?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever snakes when you were kids?
No.
4th of
I
July?
have actual fireworks.
Oh, that snake! I was like,
The snake, you know,
I
the
thought
snake
you
that
were
you-
a reptile snake. I'm like,
No, no.
no,
It's
you light it-
legitimately a little thing you light on
It's a little-
fire
yeah,
and it
yeah,
expands.
yeah.
And it grows as a
Okay.
snake. That's what.
I
Yeah.
was so confused there for a
South
second.
Park
Yeah.
had a whole episode. They couldn't have fireworks. They like banned fireworks, so they made a big giant snake, and the
Yeah.
snake went on forever, and it covered the whole area with just ash.
Killed tons of people.
So yeah, I guess it would be like that. But
So I guess kind of like the snake episode on South Park. So, but it would like raise the temperature like 20 degrees.
Just what we
So you
need.
would have to start your car. So it'd be like living in Florida, and you have to go start your car, turn the air
Right.
on before you go out in it, because you will burn your ass.
Well, that's what I do in the summer. In the summer when it's hot, I turn my AC. I start my car, get the AC below
See,
before I
I
get out
won't
there.
do that. That's not necessary. It's not that hot here.
I've done
Shit,
that.
last
When
year
it gets really
it
hot
was-
and humid, I do it. But
It was for like a week and a half. It got hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Florida's like that, like 6 months out of the year.
I feel bad
And
for
when
you,
you go to the mall,
Floridians.
you park. I don't care if that tree is a half mile away from the door. You park underneath that tree. It's all about positioning and shade.
Positioning,
It's all
positioning.
about-
Anyways, I guess that you can catch us at YouTube,
YouTube,
Spotify,
Spotify,
TuneIn, iTunes,
and
and Amazon.
Amazon. And we are growing in our. We need to find out how many followers we got everywhere else.
I can look at the stats when I upload tomorrow.
Oh, we got 73 subscribers on YouTube now.
Jeez, we are.
That's like in the past like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's just been going.
Yeah. So, thank you all for listening and subscribing to our YouTube channel. That's awesome.
Don't forget to
73
if you're
subscribers
still
on YouTube.
listening, don't forget to comment. Subscribe,
Ask questions.
ask questions. Every time I always look at least once a week. I look at comments. I should be better at it, but I'm not better at it. Whoever's email is connected to their phone could always let us know when we get a comment.
Yes.
You can tweet at us at Pod Nerds.
on Facebook.
And on our Facebook.
And we'll be at
Twitter. Twitter's probably the best place.
Yes, and we'll be at our local comic book convention in April.
Yep. We should talk about that next week about all the people that they've. There's a lot of people they've announced so far.
There's still. Oh, there's that one in Elkhart too that's got Napoleon Dynamite and somebody else.
Yeah, isn't it the
That's
same
in March.
weekend?
It's in March.
March, okay.
First weekend in March. It's the same weekend as some movie comes out that weekend.
Well,
And it's that, and then I've got.
I don't plan on going to that one.
Then
It's-
I've got the
I don't.
corn concert.
I don't feel like driving all the way to Elkhart just to.
Oh my God! Yeah, that whole 95-minute drive to Elkhart is just a killer. This guy drove 2 hours to Richmond every weekend, sometimes at 10 o'clock at night, but he don't want to go to Elkhart.
what's an alcohol?
I will put you on blast. I don't even care.
It's the Hall of Heroes comic convention.
Oh, that's
It's a good.
okay.
Because
actually
it's
good
a
convention.
it's a comic book museum basically.
No, it's at a convention center.
No, but that's what's up there.
Yes.
Is the comic book museum.
Yeah, the comic book museum.
I tried to get it. They had a panel one year at Comic Con. I kind of tried to get a job. They weren't hiring, so I was like, dang.
Yeah, they weren't at our last Comic Con.
No, they usually are there
Yeah.
because they're the one that brings the car,
Yes.
the Batmobile.
Yeah, they. Bring
But it was
the
someone
cars in.
else's Batmobile. this
Yeah, they
time.
didn't bring the Batmobile this time.
Because they make the Batmobile
In
replicas up.
Logansport.
I thought they made them up there.
No, they make them in Logansport.
Oh, my bad.
So, but it's like $25 for the day. Might be fun. I'll take Mikey. I don't care. You don't have to go. We're gonna have fun. We might meet Napoleon Dynamite.
Gosh. Anyway,
Tina, eat your dinner.
you want to walk me through that ball of those mountains over there?
Eat your food. So you're my tots.
What was his brother's girlfriend's name?
La Fonda.
La Fonda. Anyway, if you don't know who your nerds are, that's us.